Howdy, everyone. Welcome to Corona del Mar. Spanish for sea, Spanish for crown of the sea. Well, let me show you why before I go into the reason for being here today. It's a beautiful 74 degrees out here today. It's 23 degrees Celsius. And Corona del Mar is one of those amazing places where the hoi polloi can meet with the wealthy. Scorpion, Jazz Hellcat, good to see you both. And I'm here to tell you a very tall tale. In fact, I'm going to tell you a whopper, and I am not talking about the burger. So let's get the ball rolling. Megan, it's 80 where you're at. Way too hot in February. Yes, it is rather warm here at the beach. I don't mean to gloat. You guys can see it really is. It's a gorgeous day out here. And I thought, I'd come down here and tell you something that happened to me in the late 1970s. So I tell you what we'll do. We'll head in this direction. I'll show you here in just a second. We're going to head towards the jetty. Hey, Megan. So let me give you a little preview. In the 1970s, I and a good friend of mine decided to learn how to sail. And we learned to sail right here in Newport Beach. We sailed out of the Newport Harbor, which is on the other side of the jetty you just saw. We sailed out there into that ocean. Take it back, give you in. We sailed out of the tip of that jut of rock, and we were sailing out there on the horizon. Now, before we were allowed to solo, we did a lot of training, about a month's worth of training every weekend, learning the rules of the road, how to set our sails, how to navigate, everything that makes you a qualified individual to sail a sailboat, not just, a power boat where you turn a key and you start a motor and off you go. It's a whole different world being a sailor, a true sailor. And we were taught by a very interesting man. His name was Ian Bruce. And Ian was an ex-Marine, fought in World War II. He'd actually sailed one of the last tall ships in the 1950s up along the coast of Europe, Sweden, Norway, Denmark, and that sort of thing. So he was quite strict about teaching you. If you didn't do the job, you didn't get to sail a boat. Anyways, we eventually learned how to pass all the tests, and we were allowed to solo. No instructor. So it was a day like this. Warm, clear skies, calm seas, beautiful, perfect day. So my buddy and I hop into this, I believe it was a Catalina 25. And we were just excited as could be. And we sailed off about a mile from the buoy. As you go out the harbor, there's a harbor buoy that lets you know that's the entrance with the lights on it. Tells you, red and green, port and starboard and all that stuff. And once we felt confident enough, we kind of lowered our guard, shall we say. We were overconfident. So what we did was, we thought, oh, you know what? Hey, we're using a tiller. Now a tiller is like a stick that it controls your rudder. And we thought, hey, we can lay up against the bulwark, okay? That's part of the cabin. And so we were like steering with the tiller, and we thought we were going parallel to the ocean, or to the shore. And at some point, we thought to ourselves, you know what? It's so quiet out here. So quiet that we can hear the roar of the waves on the shore. That's amazing, we thought. And then suddenly, we started hearing people shouting. And we looked up, and the next thing we know, we realized we were in the surf line. That's right. We were about to beach our 25-foot sailboat right here. Actually, to be honest, it would have been more like about right there, out that direction. Well, needless to say, we scrambled to reset our sails and change course. And literally, in the nick of time, we did that. And we thought, okay, we better go back and call it a day. So we started to do this. We started to go up this channel. That's the Newport Harbor Channel right there. And in fact, if you follow the channel up about a mile or so, they'll take you to a couple of the other places that some of you who've joined me already. That would be the Balboa Island Ferry, the Balboa Island Fun Zone, the frozen banana stand on Balboa Island. They're all up on the horizon there. So we were sailing, and we thought, well, that's pretty cool. We're okay. We're going to go home. So we're cruising up this part of the jetty. Now, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to slide over here and walk on that. And by the way, how's the signal, folks? Because I just realized I may not be able to go too much further, because when I was out here earlier, I might just stay right where I'm at, back up a bit, but hang on. Here's the deal. I just realized that I want to take you at the end of the jetty and show you this second place. Thank you, Hello Hi, Scorpion. Thank you both. Anyway, so let's see if we can. Let's see if I can at least give you an idea where it happens. This next part of the story. Okay, so hold on one second. Okay. So, you see that bunch of rocks there? Well, just to the right of that and in front of it is a small cove called Pirates Cove. And I think you can see perhaps in the background. Let's see if we can zoom in a little more. Let's see how far I can take that. I think it's about as good as it's going to get. You can see there's a dock there. Hey, RGM, good to see you. It's been a while. So anyways, let's go back. So if the signal gets a little wonky, let me know, because I know when I was out here testing it a few hours ago, because I got here about 2 o'clock, the signal was kind of weak there by the big rock, but it's such a beautiful shot. I definitely wanted to have it. So we're going to do what we can. Anyway, so we were sailing, and suddenly the wind died just as we were tacking, and we started drifting into the rocks. That's right. Not once, but twice, we were about to sink our sailboat. We got to the point where we were right up on the jetty rocks. And my buddy, to keep the boat from smashing up on rocks, jumps out into the shallow water and is literally, with these hands, fending off the boat so it won't bang up against the rocks. In the meantime, I was on the radio calling for the Harbor Patrol to come out and save our butts. Well, they came out and promptly got their props tangled up in the lines that belonged to an oceanic institute, which we were next to. So then they couldn't save us. They couldn't even save themselves. So they had to bring in another boat to get their boat out of the way. So we were stuck there for about 2 hours. Fortunately, the tide started to come in. We were able to get a little bit of a breeze, and we were able to sail our way out of the problem. We never told Ian about this little adventure because he would have, we would have been on shore leave permanently, shall we say. But here we are years later, and it's a fun story to tell you. And again, this happened probably about 1977, 78, somewhere in there. My friend and I, we continued to sail and be a part of Ian's sailing club, which he owned here, called the Newport Sailing Club. We were members of the club for about 30 years. Oh yes, it could have been very much worse. Damage to the boat, injury to my friend. Yeah, we were very lucky. But anyways, that's basically my story to tell you. Okay, now that we've done that, let's hang on here. Let's take a walk over to in this direction because I am hungry and I'm going to go buy a hot dog at the jetty, which is, hang on here, let me just swing it around here. It's going to be dead center of your screen here. Let's see here. All right. I'm still, there you go. That there, dear friends, is the jetty. And you can get food there. No, I'm not. I'm pointed at the bathroom. All right. I'll go there later. There is the jetty. Now the food is good, but it's damn pricey. You know, that's the problem. You get to, when you're the only vendor on the beach, you can charge whatever you bloody well want to, and people, if they want food, have to pay it. But since I don't mind, and I am hungry, and I want to share the afternoon with you, I say we go for it. All right? So now the question is, I think I'm going to have to jump the fence. So here we go. Hang on. Try not to knock anything over, including myself. Okay? Over we go. Into the breach once again, dear friends. Now, I'd like to know how everyone is doing. Now, Megan told me the temperature where she was at. She's up in the middle of the state of California, and it's evidently quite warm where she's at. Here we go. Let's see. So what's the temperature where you guys are at? Let me know where you're watching from. Just give me a state or a city. And then let me know if you've ever been down to Corona del Mar or any of the beaches in Southern California. If you do come down this way, I invite you to come here because this is probably, first of all, this is one of my favorite beaches. But I hear music. I don't want any copyrighted music, so I'm going to have to talk loud. La 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 la. I don't want to hear that because I don't want to lose my copyright ability. All right, there we go. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Scorpion. Well, I hope your weekend gets better. Or at least I hope, the week is better for you. The weekend's almost over, being it's Sunday afternoon. That kind of sucks. By the way, I should show you. Well, I'm not in a good spot to do it. See, 80 in the Central California right now. Yeah, it is kind of unusual for February, but you know what? It's not that unusual because I know many times I have sailed out of Newport Harbor and in the wintertime, and it was just like this. This is not that unusual for where I live anyway. Let's see, 57 Fahrenheit and 14 Celsius outside of Seattle. Okay, Scorpion, whatever works best for you, okay? Don't feel you have to divulge anything. Touchdown Rams! Woo! All right. So we're getting really close. Oh, hang on, my stomach is yelling at me. Let me show you what we're going to go to. Here we go. That's really interesting because there we go. Here's where we're headed. Now they have a pretty good selection of food. So let me show you what they have. Okay. So you can see they have a breakfast menu. They have snacks. And of course, they have sandwiches. And the one that's on my list is over here, which is the barbecue. No, excuse me. The one I want is right there. You see that, guys? The beach dog. Let's see if we can get that to zoom in for you. There you go. Look at that. An all beef hot dog, bacon, ketchup. You can't pronounce that word. Mustard and jalapenos. So, plus I'll get myself a drink. So, boom. Let's wait till the other person's finished. We'll step out of the way and let everyone order, and I'll get in the queue and we'll have a good time, okay? RGM, I didn't realize you were in OC. Well, that's interesting. That's very cool. So, as you can tell, my blood sugar is starting to slide down, down, down. And when that happens, I tend to slow down. So if I'm not bouncing off the walls, don't worry about it. Oh my gosh. Glasses, they were my blast. All right, guys. Hope I can retrace the point where I jumped over the fence. So here we go. Now go this way. All right. Well, we're on a new mission, guys. Food's gonna have to wait. Gotta retrieve them. Those are brand new glasses, too. Oh, well, at least I have a rough idea where I'm going. I'll turn you around, let you see where I'm headed. Boom. Okay. All right, so it's out here somewhere. Hey, by the way, hello, hi. Thank you for catching that. That was a good call. You know, I try my best to prepare. You know, I put my credit card in my pocket and my business cards in my pocket, but I think, no, they're still there. So the only thing that popped out, and it's really weird because it was in a case. All righty, let's find out where we were. All right, so, okay, guys, I don't know exactly where I'm going to begin. I have to get a kind of a reference to where I was at. Think, okay, well, you know what, hello, hi. This is really a bummer because this is one of the items that fell out, my notes. Okay, gotcha, RGM. But now I'm really bummed out because I have no idea where my glasses are now. Because I'm at the point where I jumped the fence and the item that you were saying I'd lost, but the glasses are nowhere to be found. And the irony is I just replaced them like about a month and a half ago. I was at dinner with a client and they were laying on the bench next to me. They slid off Just as they slid off, he decided to stand up and crunch, 86 glasses. So it's going to be a couple $100 more if I can't find them, and I don't know what I'm going to do because I don't really where to begin. I mean, I could walk that way. And the thing is, I don't know if they're out that way first, and then I got to come back. I dropped my... You know what? I'm a complete and utter bozo. You know what I'm talking about? What am I wearing? Huh? What are these? I'm wearing my damn glasses. But when you said I had dropped something, and I looked down, well, the pouch was empty. So my natural assumption was I had lost my glasses. So I did make it back to the point of departure where the item fell out. I assumed it was my glasses, but I'm wearing them. Megan, you know, this is what I love about you guys. You always look, you got my back. You always are looking out for me. Okay, shall we head on back one more time and maybe have that lunch? Have that hot dog? Yeah. Or you know what? I think we're going to just wrap it up. Well, before I do you want me to walk back, order the hot dog, and chomp down on it while you guys are with me? If not, we'll just call it a day. Let me know before I make a decision, okay? While you're thinking about it, I'm going to give you a nice shot. All is well that ends well. You're right. You're absolutely right. And here is a beautiful shot. Yes, I can. I can walk back. All right. But before we do, I do want to capture that shot. I don't know how many times I have sailed in and out of that harbor entrance. I'd say over 100 times in 50 years. Probably more than that. And not far from here, you can't see it now, but when I came in, there was Catalina Island, which is about 28 miles in that direction, right where that sun in the west is. That's Catalina. You have chili cooking. Well, hey, let's get together and I can have a chili cheese dog, huh? All right. So where were we? Yes. Now we're walking faster. We're going to go into warp speed because UFO Bob needs to have sustenance. Let's. Somebody's happy. He was yelling out Happy Valentine's Day. Is it Valentine's Day? Is today for the 14th? Yeah, I've lost track of time. Merry St. Valentine's. Somebody is in a very good mood. And it's me. All right. At least. Well, Jazz Hellcat, thank you, sir. Oh, Megan's tomorrow, huh, with the chili cheese. Give us a panoramic view. You got it. All right. So let's start then. So up here on the bluffs, let me start with those houses. Those homes are worth about $3 million up there. Let's see here if I can give you a better shot. There's a better shot. This is kind of blocked by the trees. But then, boy, this fellow is really having a good time. And over here is more of the beach. So off in that direction in the horizon is where Laguna Beach is located. That tip, that jetty. No, Valentine's is tomorrow. Okay, so this guy's celebrating a wee bit early. Sounds like he may have had a little Valentine's juice. So, see the shots, the horizon's not that great, which is why I wasn't focused on it. So I tell you what, let me get that hot dog, and then I'm going to take you up to the top of the bluffs, and I'm going to give you a sunset that is in a view that, well, you'll see. So, all righty. So it's good. The looks like there's nobody waiting in line yet. Oh well, somebody is, but give us just a second. We'll wait till the young lady's out of the way, and then we'll order food. But as you can see, they are open. Oh. And then right there, this is where they have the lifeguards right there. That's, boom. That's the lifeguard station, and up there you can see that's where they're keeping an eye out for the beach goers. And then their vehicles are parked right there. But now we get to order lunch. Okay, so I'm back.
What's up, man?
Well, I'm ready to order, and I know what I want. I want the beach dog.
Beach dog?
Yeah.
One beach dog, please. Anything else, sir?
Small Coke, no ice, or Pepsi.
Pepsi is what we have, so Pepsi, no ice.
You got it. And just so you guys know, we're at a place called the Jetty.
Is that it, sir? Your name?
Yes, UFO Bob.
UFO Bob.
Yeah.
Welcome, UFO Bob.
Well, thank you, sir.
$14.75, sir.
$14.75.
Go ahead and insert tap. It comes with house-made potato chips.
Okay, I'm going to tap, so but they don't want them to watch.
Sign out for me, UFO Bob, and then we'll have your drink up at the next one.
Alrighty. Give me a second, guys. I got to sign out here. Give me one moment, okay?
There you go. Sign out for me, please.
Okay, where's it? Yeah.
Last year, Bob.
Okay, we're all
There you
good?
go. I will have your drink up at the next window.
All right.
Beach dog in about 8 minutes, all right?
All right, that's fine. Hey, guys, you're stuck with me for at least another 8 minutes because it's going to take them a while to have that hot dog ready for me. We'll go find a table, huh? Yes, it is. It's very much so. Well, what can I do? Hey, for you guys, it's worth it. I think I'll just put myself right there. There you go. Oh, there we go. So, here's my drink. Pepsi, no ice. Usually it's Coke, no ice. And I don't really drink that much. I try to stay away from the fast foods. But when you're down at the beach, there's not much choice. Now, that's partly my bad. I should have brought my energy bars, which normally I do, because if you don't know it already, I do suffer from hypoglycemia, which is a form of, it's low blood sugar basically. At some point, if I don't keep my body properly fueled, then my blood sugar does nosedive, and it just, if I don't take care of it in terms of eating regularly or eating some kind of, at least a little bit of sugar, then it can cause me problems. But so we'll have a little bit of this. Hang on here. Oh, I must admit, I was thirsty. I needed that. But I do wish that hot dog was going to be a little faster.
Ashley.
But there's not much I can do. So I know while we're waiting, let me show you what I'm looking at. Okay, show you more of the beach here. So this, it's not exactly riveting entertainment right now, just watching people cruise down the beach, but it's better than looking at my face sometimes. So, I don't know why, but you see that there? Monique, hey, how are you? I'm glad you made it, even if it's just for a minute to say hi. You'll have to go back and watch the replay. Oh, we had a good time. There was a great story. And by the way, I thank you all for your chats and for your thumbs up and all that good stuff. Oh. Of course, we all know who, well, I won't say we all know. A lot of you know who John is. And it always still amazes me how he is able to do these, apparently, off the top of his head. He can open up cans with one hand, eat on the street with one hand. At the same time, he's telling you some amazing information about Japan. And I'm still working to reach that level of efficiency and be able to tell a compelling story to you. Because the last thing I want to do is bore you. Which, strangely enough, brings me to a story to tell you then. Now, you can't see it from here. I was telling you about a place called Pirates Cove, which is, I'm going to see if I can show it to you at a distance. You really can't see it. It's almost like a whole nother story on its own. So hang on. Okay. Let's see here. Come on. Come on. There you go. Okay, on the other side of that big rock there is it dips down. You have to climb over the rocks and then go way down to the shoreline. And there is a set of caves, and that's called Pirates Cove. Now, first of all, I don't know how many of you know, but I started making films when I was 12 years old. That's right. I started out with an 8mm camera. And I grew up on Universal's horror movies of the time. Frankenstein, Bride of Frankenstein, Dracula, The Wolf Man, The Mummy, The Invisible Man. Those were the films as a kid of 12 I grew up on and I loved. So my first films were basically copies of those. But by the time I got into film school, at least the first time I was in film school, and that was in the early 70s, mid 70s, I made my first 16mm film at Corona del Mar's Pirates Cove. And it was with a band that I used to manage. And again, some of you may know about this story because of some of the other live streams and videos. Medulla, that was the band. You can see, in fact, if you want to go online to the channel, there are 3 different music videos I produced in the 70s for the Medulla. I also produced a single for them. Lady is a Star, Lovely Thrill, and what was the other one? I can't remember. But you just search for the Medulla on my channel and all 3 videos will come up. But that's where I shot that 16mm, and I thought it was a very clever thing at the time. You know, I was a film student. I look at today now, it's pretty lame, but you know, you have to learn. If you don't make mistakes, you're not going to learn. That's the same here with what I'm doing with the live stream. You know, I've been doing this on and off for 2 years, but it's only been the last, 2 months that I made a serious commitment to do more live streaming. I promised you that I would live stream at least once a week. And I tell you, it's a challenge because that means I have to find a location, do some research on it, and make sure that the conditions are right in terms of, do I have a good signal? You know, is it 5G? Is it 4G? Do I have 2 bars? Do I have 1 bar? Do I have 5 bars? Uh-oh, I think my hot dog's ready. Let me go over there. I do think that may be my hot dog. We'll find out here. I hope so. I'll tell you about the rest of the story later. Oops, don't want to be showing that. That's not, let's go over here. There we go. Is that my hot dog? Ho, ho, ho. Everybody check this out. With the jalapeno.
I'm open.
Huh? Look at that. Hang on, guys. I gotta do this without crashing, okay? Hang on. Oh, this is gonna be a challenge.
Ready.
Here we go. Here we go. Nice shot of a napkin, guys. Well, that's okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Look at that, guys. Look at that. Huh? Let me get a better shot for you. I gotta get myself positioned. Look at that. Look at that. Is that nice or what? Oh, that is delicious. Look at that. Look at those jalapenos. All right, so, boom. Okay, there we go. So, do I start with the chips, or do I start with the hot dog? Hang Boom, 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 boom. I'll show you the chips. Oops, oops. Not that lesson. You can't see it, can you? Oh, look at that backlighting, huh? Nice chips. Okay, now, I really don't, oh, I'll try it. I promise you, I'd take you up to the top of the cliffs and give you a beautiful view. I should have done that before buying a hot dog. Well, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to have a bite. Then I'm going to ask the owners of this establishment if they'll hold the hot dog for me, keep it warm. And then I'll take you up. We'll wrap up the show. But before we do, the sun, let's get it out of the shade so you can see it. Come on, where's the? Is that? Oh, you know what? That's the. There you go. There you go. That's still not a good shot. You know me, I want to have that money shot. Oh man, but it's messy. Oh boy, I'm just gonna have to go for it, guys. Here we go. Mmm. Mmm. Oh man, this is great. I'm gonna have to have a second bite. Let's
So
go.
good it's worth filming, huh?
More than that, we're live streaming. We're going around the world. We have people in Belgium,
Right,
and
that's a super dog.
it is a super dog.
Yeah.
We have somebody else who enjoys the same kind of food I do. You want to come over and say hi? Here.
Hello,
Hang
out
on. Well,
there,
wait a minute.
wherever you are.
There you go. Come on up here. Tell us a little bit about yourself and why you're here.
Well, my girlfriend and I are down here from Monrovia to enjoy the beautiful Sunday afternoon here on the ocean, and
And Monrovia is how far away from here?
30 miles maybe.
So about half-hour drive,
Something like that, 40 minutes.
40 minutes with traffic. Kind of up near Los Angeles.
Yes. East of Los Angeles, San
Hey,
Gabriel Valley.
hello, hi, 821 says hello to you. That's what these are the chats. You can actually talk to the people. You can talk back to them. You can read the chats right there.
I see, yeah.
Monique says, yummy, enjoy. She likes the...
Yeah, that's a good looking dog there.
Yes, it is. And I'm going to have another bite.
Yeah, we were thinking of getting him, but then we went with something else, a
Gotcha.
quesadilla. But at any rate,
All right, well...
have a good time out there and
And the
internet world.
That's
yeah,
right, the
on
cyber
internet.
world.
Cyber world.
The cyber world.
Hope you enjoy wherever you are the weather, because it's great here.
It's 80 degrees in the Central Valley of California, according to one of my viewers. So, anyways, thank you for chatting.
Yeah. Enjoy your burger. Those
My
chips
burger?
look good too.
All right, guys, one more bite, and then I'll put this away, and we'll go up for the sunrise. Or I keep calling it sunrise. It's a sunset. Okay. I'm not going to sit here and eat the whole thing on camera. I'll be back. Give me a second while I return this to the people at the counter so I can come back and eat it later. I'll be right back. Hello. Can you hang on to this for me for about 15 minutes? I've got to sign off. I'm going to go up to the top of the cliff. Oh, here's my Okay. Wait a minute, we're not okay. What's going on here? Come back here, you. Where do you guys think you're going? Trying to walk away from me like that. All right. So, I gotta decide which way I'm gonna go. I know which way I'm gonna go. All right. Oh, you wanted a panorama view? Okay, so here we go. Let's see if I can give you a shot that's worth looking at. So, here you go. This is from the parking lot And you can see the ocean is there. Go around this way. But you know, it's kind of a dull shot from here. But instead, we'll look at the homes up on the bluff. As I said, these homes are worth over $3 million. It's good if you got it, but I'm not one of them who has it. But I don't mind. I'm happy with my circumstances. It could be a lot worse. All right. Uh-oh, somebody's got music here. I hate it when they are playing music, and I gotta go around these people so I don't lose my what do you call it? Copyright status? Excuse me. Yeah. All right, there we go. Now I don't hear the music, and that's fine because I'm going to cut across this way through the parking lot, and we're going to head up to the stairs, and I'm almost going to get run over. All right. See, I'm good. I'm good. See, I'm good. I didn't get run over. That happens a lot to me, doesn't it? Yeah. All right. So here we go. This is where we're headed. All right. And look at that, huh? How'd you like to live there? Oh, that's another nice thing here. Look at this barbecue. Oh, that smells good. Now, you know what? I'm at Corona del Mar. You know, I was going to take you up the stairs, but I think instead we're going to have a better adventure if we go this way. Now, it's a little more dangerous, a little more risky for me, because I'm going to show you Pirates Cove. What the hell, huh? So here we go. And there's another shot of the park. Families are out. Now, the fun part is climbing up the rocks. So let me show you. This is the path I'm going to go up. I'm going to go up, up, up. It is very beautiful here. So here we go, guys. Now I have to watch my steps, so I'm not going to be looking at the chat. And the trick is, in fact, I'm going to show you how tricky. Cause I don't know if you'll be able to see my feet or not. But you can see the footholds are very sandy, which makes them very, very slippery. So it's a kind of a challenge here. Okay, all right, we made it up that far. Actually, it's turning out better than I thought. So we're gonna swing the camera back around. Ta-da! Now the trick is, I think we'll go up this side. Okay. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Money shot, guys, coming up. Oh yeah, money shot coming up. I was telling you earlier about the caves and making videos here. Let's see here. All right, so right down below me. So we're going to start right here. Boom. This is Corona del Mar. This is Pirates Cove. You see over there? That's one of the caves. Right there. Can you see that? Now that one's not very deep. And then over here, let's go back to a full view. Okay. But hang on. I'm still struggling. There you go. There we go. All right. So here is the beach of Pirates Cove. And this is what we're going to go out on, I think, guys. And I was telling you about, this was the area where nearly sank that second time on the boat. It was right over here. There you go. So, there you go. All right. I think that will wrap it up, guys. Thank you for hanging there and joining me today. If you did like the video, of course, give it a thumbs up. Hang on here. We have some extra commentary going on behind us. So, as I was saying, if you like the video, please leave a comment, maybe give a thumbs up, perhaps even subscribe. And until next time, everyone, this is UFO Bob signing off. Take care. Bye-bye.